Start.
All right, folks.
This is the Colorado Nightmare.
All right, folks, here we are. The Dallas Coliseum, Colorado Nightmares, and the Texas Raiders. The national anthem has been sung. The kickoff has already happened, and we're just got finished with a first and second down.
All right, here we are.
Into the game.
Let me zoom in, give us a better picture here.
Third down, and this is Rusty the ref, and I'm fixing to turn over to my colleague, Tim Miner, the voice. And on down 3 right here. And we're going to do a little run play here. And it's stop flag on the play. Driving him back. Didn't get too far with that run, as in maybe negative yards. We do have a downs keeper.
Alrighty.
Chain holder.
All right, this is the voice, Timothy Miner, coming to you live from AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. In this game, we have the Texas Raiders taking on the Colorado Nightmare. And folks, we apologize. The game got started before we were expecting it to. It got started during the national anthem, but anyway.
I thought I wasn't allowed to talk about that.
You're right, I was.
Okay.
And then we were unable to get our camera set up in time, and my other video was still processing from the game that just ended. But here we go.
We just had an interesting punt. I was busy listening to you, Tim Miner. The punter ran around and punted it.
Sort of a pooch punt.
Yeah.
To get rid of the ball.
Maybe a drop kick punt. Interesting. Anyway, it worked.
Now we do apologize. We do not have rosters for either of these teams, so we will only be able to give you numbers, and that's if we can see their numbers. We are a good ways up here. We're in the second level. And like we've said, the two previous
there have been two other games that's played here today.
It's been hard to keep up with because we had not have sideline markers. We do have in this game first down at 10 from the 31. I can see it this time. It helps out a whole lot whenever you got that. Quarterback hands off, coming out to the right hand side, and he's tackled for a loss. Number 24 on the tackle. Number 6 coming around the edge and could not get the edge. And it's going to be a loss on the play of about 4 yard loss.
I believe so. Would you tell the folks out there which team is which and me?
The team wearing the black will be your Texas Raiders. And the Nightmare from Colorado, the Colorado Nightmare, I think that's right. They are wearing the white uniforms. Second down, fake handoff. 17 getting rushed here. Finds his way outside the pocket. Passes downfield, and it's incomplete through the hands of his wide receiver. His jersey is a little bit darker. I can't see what number that he is.
Now, once again, it's the Texas Nightmares in the black.
No, the Texas Raiders.
Texas Raiders in the black. Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to need you to hand me my tablet down there, please. Here we go, third down from the 27-yard line. Snap back to quarterback number 17. Throws out to the right here to his running back coming out of the backfield, and he's going to get up to the 35-yard line. Short of a first down. He's going to pick up, he's going to make it probably a 4th and 6. Good play call there. Just couldn't get any more yardage on it. The Colorado Nightmare versus the Texas Raiders, and it is happening live here at
AT&T Stadium.
AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not sure if we're coming through with our commentary. Testing 1 2. Here we- I'm sorry if we've got a buzz there, folks. I do apologize.
And I'm not sure.
Timeout on the field.
Well, this is interesting. People with AD&D are distracted by shiny objects, and there's 8 cheerleaders down here with shiny pom-poms that keep shaking them. I'm trying. I'm not care about that, but you got to keep those pom-poms still. You don't want to be shaking your pom-poms too much.
Here we go. I believe it is 4th down here, and it looks like the punt team is out there. The return team is out there for the Raiders, and the punt team.
Well, we've been pretty even so far. Both teams have gone through their downs.
Oh, is Texas
punting.
in the white? Okay.
Texas is the white.
I figured the Texas team was the team in the black because the fans cheered for them when they walked out here.
It says on the back of their jerseys. Once again, that would have been one more negative comment. That would have been nice to know. But it does not matter. These guys are worthy. They've given a lot to be here. Most of them have worked on this skill of football their whole life. And a snap has been made. Fake to the running back. Pass caught. Long about.
Thank you to the person out there watching.
7.
We appreciate you letting us know it is the Nightmare in the black. The Nightmare wearing the black, it says Nightmare across the. I had to get the binoculars out because we can't see that far. Aggravating that we're this far up.
And the Texas Raiders are in the white.
Texas is in the white. Texas Raiders wearing the white. Did it? Yeah, 1st down and 10 for the Nightmare.
Then that lets me know whose cheerleaders these are.
Handoff up the middle.
Oh, this is going to go. He is. Wow. Number 23 came up there from behind, ran the runner down.
But not after he gets a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Nightmare. And they are in.
I'm afraid he got behind.
Across midfield and across all the way up to the 38-yard line. And it is 1st and 10 for the Nightmare. Snap back. Quarterback steps up in the pocket. He's going to run
get
it.
a yard or two
He's
here.
going to get tackled at about the 32-yard line. Good gain there by the quarterback. Taking off. I believe number 19 was on the tackle. I'm going to need your help here. You look at who's tackling, and I'll look at who's running. That way we'll know who's. We'll at least we'll know them by numbers, because we don't know the names. But at least we ain't got to go looking through the pages for a name now. We just can go by the numbers. Makes it a whole lot easier. Sometimes if you don't have a name, if you just do it by numbers.
This is true.
It's a whole lot easier for me when I'm doing Gallatin basketball because I know all the players, and I can, I don't even have to look at their numbers when I know who's shooting the ball.
How does Tony Romo, with all those concussions, keep up with everybody?
There's a handoff again right up the middle. Ooh, thought somebody might have had a face mask, but I don't see a flag out.
He had about 4 white jerseys on him.
No gain on the play. It's going to stay at about the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 for the Nightmare. Nightmare wearing the black, and we messed up on the first part of the game because we did not know that. We know it now.
Well,
And the Texas Raiders wearing the white. The Texas Raiders, are they the home? They're the home team, I guess. Maybe the others wearing white. Third game of the day, and seen some so far. This game has been haven't seen any penalties yet. Snap back, rolling to the right, big number 19, and he's going to get outside the pocket and going to run, and he's going to gain and get up to. He's going to get the first down. I believe he got the first down. That's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. He got the first down. He got it with a yard to spare. Oh wait, no, they put him right on the marker. 1st and 10 for the Nightmare. The Nightmare driving here on this second possession of the night, trying to find their way into the end zone. They've ran the ball very well here with their running back, and then the quarterback has made a couple of good runs here. Number 19 reminds me of Tim Couch, used to play for the Cleveland Browns, Kentucky Wildcats. Under center.
are you serious?
Snap, fakes the handoff, and he's going to be sacked for a loss all the way back to the 38-yard line.
I don't think he's that quarterback you just mentioned.
Oh, he reminded me of Tim Couch. Tim Couch was a big guy like that, and he could actually move pretty good for a big guy.
He could be.
That was a tremendous loss. He's going to lose maybe 10 on the play, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and long, probably a 2nd and 20 now.
So far tonight, wait just a moment.
Snap back, pass across the middle. Oh, and number 3.
A little low on him, but
Well, no, it was right there.
But he
should've
did get
caught
his
that
hands
ball.
on it.
That's like the pass I threw to you and you dropped earlier today.
yeah, but
You got to catch those. It hits you in the hand. You're right there on the slant. He would have had a touchdown there. He had a wide open field in front of him, but he could not hang on to the ball, and he drops it, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Still about a 3rd and 20. They're going to have to.
an observance.
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the field goal kickers for either team practicing beforehand, so I don't know what the field goal range might
They
be.
don't plan on kicking them.
But they need to pick up some yardage here if they do want to try a field goal. I'm not sure what the field goal range is. Snap back, shotgun formation, passes out, and he throws it up, and
Close to
receiver
interception.
he threw it over the receiver's head. So it's going to be 4th down. Will they go for it here? It's a possibility that they may go for it here on 4th down, or will they punt? I'm not sure.
They're bringing the punt team in, looks like.
I think they're bringing the punt team in. Nightmare. They were driving, and then they let that sack. Lost, 10, 12 yards on that sack. And the end of the quarter, or is that?
No, it can't be the end of the quarter. That quick?
End of the quarter. End of the
Wow.
first quarter, and we are tied 0-0.
Oh, that's right. They started early.
I need to switch tripods. This one moves more smoother than the one I'm using for live stream. It's got a catch to it.
You going to do that?
We'll wait till halftime.
Have you noticed that here on the 3rd game now, I don't believe any of the quarterbacks have lined up under center?
This guy has.
He did?
The Nightmare did here a few minutes ago.
Well,
Most of them have gone shotgun
I
formation even during run plays.
I missed it.
Either shotgun or pistol formation.
Yeah, they hadn't been up underneath there. Of course, I missed the first 2 downs too that the Nightmares ran. They were still singing the national anthem. Which I like the national anthem.
And the punt is away.
Fair catch.
Fair catch at the 11-yard line. And that is where the Texas Raiders will take over, is at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. And this will be their second possession of the game. And the Raiders taking over on the 14. I thought he caught it at the 11. They put it at the 14-yard line. Okay.
I thought it was too, but you know, these referees are right on the ball. They got it started right on time and everything.
Handoff coming around. And he's gonna get dragged down. Should be at the 6-yard line. Let's see if they.
You know what that is, Tim Miner? That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare for the Nightmares. Let's see if they can get it out.
That was the Raider that got tackled. You said it was a nightmare for a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
No, the white team. You're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
I'm sorry, people. I'll get with it here. That was a nightmare for the Raiders. Either way, somebody had a
Coming
nightmare.
Up second down on the big loss there, and it's going to be about 2nd and 20 now. Well, no, it's going to be about 2nd and 18. Snap back, shotgun formation. Number 17 rolls out to the right. He's going to pass the ball upfield. He's got a man.
He got it.
Made the catch.
Whoa. That was good.
And my cameraman missed it.
That's how you get over a nightmare.
We do have to change tripods here at halftime. Wasn't able to move the camera quick enough.
You know what would have made that better? If he could have ran 60 more yards.
He got the first down.
That was 55 more yards. That was wonderful. We've got an offsides or something here.
What's the call, referee? False start on the offense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. He's going to back him up.
Did you ever play on the turf any? Turf ball?
No. Well, when I was trying out for the Nashville Cats, we got to.
You know, some of these indoor fields are actual sod.
That's ones where the roofs open up so they can. And nothing doing on that play.
In case you didn't gather, this is the turf. It's really neat to walk on.
3rd down. Actually, I don't even need this camera this time. I don't need to record their game. I've been watching them. And I'll just switch tripods.
Is that and get the quality?
Yeah.
Ooh!
And another big loss. There was a bad snap there. Don't put those in the bag, they go in the thing.
I'm just moving it so they won't roll off the table. We were moving some microphones around, folks. Now,
We apologize right now. We're making a quick
Wonder-
camera change for.
I do wonder if the Jumbotron, when it comes on bright, if that could interfere with their playing ability. Be distractions. Looks like we got a timeout here. Tell you, the Nightmares, they're passing out Gatorade and everything.
All right, there we go, folks. Sorry about that.
We drink Gatorade up here. No, okay.
There we go. My left to right is a whole lot easier there. All right, back after the timeout.
Quarterback.
Drops back to
Look,
pass.
he's
He's got some big running room right up the middle. And
he's
still
going to go for it. He's going to go for it.
They finally bring him down as he crosses midfield.
Woo.
And a big, big gainer there by number
30.
17, the quarterback. And he's all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Where'd he-
37-yard line.
That's about 30-yard run, wasn't there? More than that because he's back behind his line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be a first down.
Well, they closed his pocket up and he slid out of it and they didn't have a straight line, but it was good. That's what a run by the Raiders.
Well, we're going to have to probably gonna have a buzz here because we're going to have to put a power cord in, so we apologize for that.
It's all right. Somebody will tell you about it. And the ball, fumble. And he's going to turn that into yards.
Then he fumbles it again.
Whoa.
And who picked it up?
The big old boy there, number 60. Is that 60 or go? I think his number is go for the Raiders.
The Raiders, big number 72, big lineman there, walking off the field. But they
the Nightmare.
recover their own fumble there. Almost two big mistakes on the same play, but they hold on to it, and they still have some life here. Second down and 10, I believe is second down and 10 or less, maybe less, second 8 from the 35-yard line. Snap back to the quarterback. Pass across the middle, intercepted.
Interception. Beautiful pass. Just to the wrong guy. He is going to go for it.
Woo! Interception number 24, and he brings it back out
Listen to this crowd, Tim Miner.
to the 45-yard line.
Man.
Right at the 45-yard line, 44-yard line.
It's deafening in
It's
here.
going to be, let me see where they place it at. 46-yard line.
These
Put it
dumb,
at the 46-yard line, and it's going to be first and 10.
these dumb Coliseums are very loud.
What I don't understand is how did the Nightmare get so many fans here? And the Texas team, I didn't hear anybody cheer.
Well, they've got cheerleaders doing the silent
They
cheer
must
over here.
travel very well.
It's all right. Think about it with these cheerleaders. Don't quit talking about them after this play.
Snap back,
We got a
handoff.
handoff to number
Around
30.
the end, trying to get
He's
to the edge,
zigzagging
and
around.
he kind of cuts up the middle, or cuts it up, gets a couple of yards on it. It's going to bring up second down at about 8. Second 8 for the Nightmare.
See, this is a big deal for these cheerleaders that are here too, because this is Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders started from Dallas, so it's probably their dream. Back to the game.
Snap back. Fakes the handoff. Read option.
That quarterback reminds me of your nephew, Colin, for the Nightmares.
Oh.
Nightmares are black, yes. A little smaller in stature, but
That's going to be up a third down and about probably a third and 4 here for the Nightmare.
they can maneuver around good.
Inside handoff, and he's got a, whoa, sorry about that. Breaks it and gets it up to right across the 40-yard line down to the 34-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Nightmare from the 34-yard line. Snap back, handoff inside. Going to break a tackle and going to get down to the 26-yard line. Another nice run there by the Nightmare, and
Number
it's going
30.
to bring up 2nd and about 2. Second to 8 yards on that gain, and the Nightmare
Still
moving
tied,
the ball.
nothing to
0-0 here in the second quarter.
nothing. We're getting close here. Nightmare's knocking on the door. Let's see what happens. See if the Raiders
Roll
shut
to the
that
right.
door.
Passes out to his right. Completed.
He
Ball
fumbled.
up in the air. And the Raiders have it.
Wow. So these are so far, evenly matched teams. They both moved the ball up and down the field. They both had good run games. They both had good pass games. They both thrown interceptions. They both had fumbled. So they just haven't done everything but scored. Uh-oh. We got some music now, too.
They got sort of a.
That's where we should be next time.
We wouldn't get a good camera angle. We'd be too low. Probably should have been on the first level down there.
Yeah, they're just figuring out how can we move this ball down the field.
All right, the Raiders take over.
Once again, this has been a very evenly matched game, exciting game. Not a
Someone
high
on here was
scoring,
giving
but
me some of the roster of the Raiders. I'd like to know who number 17 quarterback is, because would be calling his name a lot.
I like this lineman here for the Raiders. He looks like he's number 60, but he looks like Go. G-O.
You got 4 wide receivers. Number 17 is your quarterback. Single back next to him. Shotgun formation. Snap back. Drops back. Passes upfield. And there's nobody there. I don't know if there was a wrong route ran there or not, but it's incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
He's got some arm strength
Now
on
you
him.
notice how easily we are, and more fluently we are moving, because we know what down it is, and we're not having a penalty called on every other play. We don't even have names for the players. I got a couple of names, like,
We do?
well, they've given me a couple of them, but
People will give them.
Yeah. But
Let's just
it's a whole lot easier to do this if
Game started.
If we've got names and
Yes.
stuff like that, and we've got somebody holding the down marker, and we can
you
see
can
where,
focus. We
how
can
many
focus
yardage
on the
they
game.
need. Yeah. Here we go. Number 17 in shotgun formation. Snap back. Rolls to the right. Pass to the right.
Nice pass.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
I was going to say earlier, the number 17, the quarterback for the Raiders, has got good arm strength, because that was, even though it wasn't connected, that was a good 40-yard pass.
And they're running a hurry-up offense here. Already at the line. Quarterback getting his team set up. He's going to go under center here. Got a single man in the backfield. Hands up the middle. and nothing doing. He's going to barely, I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. I think he might have lost a yard on that. Going to bring up second down for the Raiders here on the 29-yard line.
Well, if I'd have known, Tim Miner, I'd have brought my cowbell.
We got some cowbells being rang out there in this game.
I miss my granny now. She had a cow with a bell. No heifer.
And I believe we have a 2-minute warning, maybe a 2-minute. That's one thing too that's awful hard to do is we don't have a clock here, so it's hard to tell how much time's left. And we're waiting on the official to tell us how much time is, whether it's a 2-minute warning. A few minutes ago, earlier, he was yelling at 5 seconds to remain, or 5 minutes remaining, and 5 seconds remaining.
Well,
makes it a whole lot easier when you've got things.
I tried to keep.
We can fluently talk about the game.
I tried to keep our time up here, but I couldn't tell when they're calling timeouts. They didn't make that clear to me.
These two teams, one home team,
Now
one team from Texas here, right around in this area, and the other team is from Colorado. Both teams here get to play on Dallas Cowboys, right here on the field where the Dallas Cowboys play, AT&T Stadium. It's got to be an honor for them to play out here. It's an honor for us to be here to do the live stream. It's an honor for us to be able to walk out on the field earlier. It's a great thing. Here we go back to action. Number 17, set back to pass across the middle, threw it high and intercepted. And number 26, he got leveled. He took a big hit.
Some good defense is being played.
And there's a flag on the play. That possibly could be helmet to helmet. He hit him around the head area, so I'm wondering if it's going to be a helmet or a head shot to the head or
here's the old concussion check. How many fingers am I holding up? What fingers? You're good. Go back and play. Give that boy an aspirin and put him back in. I'm glad they take care of our players better now. I know I had my bell rung a few times in high school, and you think no more than I played that that would have happened, but it did.
Trying to see what they called here. Waving off the flag.
So means no penalty?
No penalty.
I just thought he was like at church and getting happy, waving his hanky.
Okay, so there's no penalty on the play, so it's going to be, but it is an interception, turnover on the interception, and now the Nightmare with a chance to move the ball. Both teams are moving the ball efficiently, but getting stopped when it comes to turnovers. They're turning the ball over in situations after they've moved the ball, gotten first downs, and then boom, turnover. I sound like John Madden there. Boom, turnover. And so maybe the Nightmare can, let's see if they can punch it in here, get somebody on the board, scored 0-0 here in the second quarter, Drops back to pass, going to pass a little screen pass out here to number 30. He's going to go around the edge.
He's going to
get down to the 16-yard line, I believe. Let's see where they spot it. 17-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line for the Nightmare. Now the Nightmare can get a first down. They can still get a first down if they can get down to the 7-yard line. 1st and 10, Nightmare, and I believe they have called a timeout. I believe the clock is running against them. They're trying to score here before the half. We'd like to get it in the end zone before halftime to get a score on the board. Timeout on the field. Nightmare moving the ball. Trying to score before the half. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. This is the third game of the day. We started off with the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs taking on the California Sharks. The Tennessee Bulldogs got the victory 23-0. Then we had the Middle Tennessee Bulldogs taking on the Colorado Pirates. and they got the victory over the Colorado Pirates, 20-0. And here we are, the third game. We've got the Texas Raiders taking on the Colorado Nightmare. Nightmare with the ball.
Good catch.
Rolls out to the right, makes a pass, and it's completed down to the 5-yard line. And it's going to be, that's going to be a, oh no, they got down to the 10-yard line, excuse me. So it's going to be, bring up a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, they could still get a first down here. They can still get a first down. 2nd and 3. Trying to score before the half.
It's amazing how you can keep up with what down it is. I'm just taken aback how well you do that.
Shotgun formation, single back to the right, number 21. It's to the right of the quarterback. Snap back. Quarterback rolls to his right, looks across, pass to the end zone,
He's got
touchdown.
He's just standing there by himself.
Number 3 with the touchdown. Catch in the end zone. And
Just waiting for Daddy to throw the baby to
the
him.
Nightmare have taken the lead 6-0 here at AT&T Stadium. Getting ready to take get ready for that extra point and try to make it 7-0. And score right before the half here. Now, the Texas Raiders did kick off to begin the game. They will receive first in the second half.
I'm not sure. We hadn't had the 2-minute warning, right?
I believe we have.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I wish we had the clock so we can see how much time is left. Set up for the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is no good. Wide to the left, and it is 6-0 in favor of the Nightmare as the Colorado Nightmare take a 6-0 lead.
I would like to venture out to predict, and of course I could be wrong, but if we have enough time, I believe the Raiders will score this time. I'm just going by the history of this game. Everything's been very even, back and forth. They've both done a little bit of everything but scored. One of them scored now. They have time, they're going to score. Or is it the halftime?
Oh,
Nope.
it is halftime.
It is
That
halftime.
score-
Never mind, my prediction's gone.
That score was made.
They'll score when they come back. We even got a halftime show.
Halftime here at AT&T Stadium. Your score 7-0 or 6-0, excuse me. The Colorado Nightmare in favor, in front of the Texas Raiders here at halftime.
Can you get a little closer on those since they're actually giving us a show? Nope. Okay. course, they can't be open year round.
Here we go, second half kickoff about to get underway. Squib kick and picked up by number 33.
You know, that little, I can't think what to call it, not a fumble, but that little dribble he did there,
Squib kick.
where he dropped it and picked it or whatever he did, that might have helped him get yards. Otherwise, those other, because it just looked like it worked that way.
Here we go. First and 10. Beginning of the third quarter. 6-0. The Nightmare leading the Texas Raiders, and the Raiders will be beginning this drive from the 35-yard line, right inside the, right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Tip of the nose of the football is on the 35.
We would like to thank all of you that are taking your time out to watch these guys play. And
handoff up the middle. Big run there by number 6.
this has been a good run game, both teams. Now, once again, my prediction is, because they've been so evenly matched up to this point, the Raiders are going to score this drive.
And this game has been less sloppy than the first two. The first two games were very sloppy offensively.
Should we talk about that?
And referee-wise, they were sloppy.
The same referees.
I know, but there was a lot of penalties those first two games.
Penalties would be the sloppy part for sure.
There's another run over the left tackle there, and he's going to pick up probably about 7, going to bring up 2nd and 3. Second and 3 for the Texas Raiders, moving left to right. Wearing the white uniforms, so they're trailing 6-0 here in the third quarter. First drive of the third quarter here. Fumble on the snap, and I do believe that the Raiders did recover their own fumble there.
That's another thing so far characteristic of this game. They have equally fumbled.
Oh yeah, both teams have had good drives, and their drives be stalled out by turnovers, by either interception or by fumble. And eventually, on the last drive, the Nightmare was able to punch it into the end zone with a pass over here to the right side. But they did miss the extra point with wide left. That's where we stand. The score is 6-0 here early in the third quarter. Quarterback under center, takes a snap, hands up all. Oh, and his world just got rocked. Whoa. Oh me, oh my. Tackled at the 50-yard line. Going to bring up third down and about 5. Third and 5 for the Raiders. Or is it 4th? It's 4th down, excuse me. They had not changed the down marker. I looked at it down there and saw it was the 3rd down, but it is 4th down.
They need to go run him to an x-ray machine.
It's going to be about 4th and 5 here.
I was going to say, a lot of the reasons of these fumbles have been because of good defense. One of the fumbles was a strip ball. So it's not necessarily a bad comment on your teams because you fumbled. Not from my aspect anyway.
Number 11, wide out over to the right. Number 7 to the left.
Go is down there ready to go.
And we have a timeout.
See, he's ready to go for his timeout.
And during timeout, we're going to have to plug in some power source here to charge up the battery, so I do apologize if there's a humming noise. We've tried to work with that and can't get it out. But Who are you pointing
Guy
at,
walking there by himself from the
Nightmare?
Nightmares. Looks like an infit Brimstone. They fit like Brimstone. Because of his beard and his makeup. Or his eyes,
These people
eye
watching
black.
don't know who Brimstone is. So anyway, back to the football.
That was for you.
I didn't need that.
Yeah, I did.
After the timeout, here we go.
I can tell him who he is.
It's 4th down, and it looks like the Raiders are going to punt.
Think they'll try something fancy since they called a timeout? You don't usually call a timeout to punt. Nope. Going to punt.
And it is out of bounds at the 12-yard line, 12.5-yard line.
So the timeout must have been, should we go for it or punt? I guess they decided
No,
to
they
punt.
probably want to make sure they had the right people on. I don't know if they called the timeout or not. It might have been on the
They probably just
Nightmare.
wanted
Nightmare might have called the
They,
timeout.
just
They
wanted to
never
mess
gave
up
me
my
a signal.
prediction. That's what it was.
There is a penalty on the field.
Okay, we're not going to score this time, so Rusty will be right.
And off up the middle. Going to gain about 3 yards on the play. We're going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Nightmare. Nightmare leading 6-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Got a single back to the left of him. Going to hand off to that running back, going up the middle, and he springs it out and gets out to
Good
the
run.
27-yard line. No, the 23-yard line.
He's a very short of stature guy, number 30.
He's going to get
But he
make
had
it a
that-
first down.
He got running downhill and did it.
1st and 10 for the Nightmare from the 22-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun formation. 4 receivers. Hands off to the running back.
They got him this time.
He is going to pick up about maybe 3 yards, 2 yards, up to the 24. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Nightmare. 2nd down, 8 for the Nightmare. Hands the ball off.
Gonna do it again.
And I don't. Did he gain about a yard? Got about 2 yards on it. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
The
3rd and
Nightmares,
6 from the 26 or 27.
I don't want to dare tell them how to do it, but they might want to try something different.
You got 4 wide receivers. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single back to the right to him. This time he's going to pass the ball. Oh, pass across the middle, and he drops it. 4th down. One of the reasons I kind of thought that this was the Raiders, because they were black and silver like the Raiders were. That's sort of, I shouldn't have went with that thought process, huh?
Yeah, I guess not.
I did grab the binoculars and saw that it said Nightmare on it.
Nice little punt. Fielded well. Going to go to the 50, to 55, to the 45.
And that's all. Well, going to end up about the 43.
always have to switch right there to 50. I want to go on, keep going to the higher numbers. I was laughing at the cheerleaders cheering just to the side. There's nobody on. See if the Raiders can raid the barn down here this time, take one in. Nope. Not that way.
The middle, but he's gonna get forward progress. Which is the original line of scrimmage. I might have lost it. From the 44-yard line, second down. Quarterback under center. Fakes the handoff. Goes to his right. Pass across the middle.
Good
and it's
tackle.
going to be a first down for the Raiders. Now the Raiders have had several good drives, but they've ended on turnovers. So let's see if they can push one.
Well, they're down here getting ready to score. Possibly. I don't know. This is what I foresaw earlier that didn't happen. They're getting close to the end zone, though.
Go to the right. Pass to the right. Dropped by his receiver. Went right through his hands. We're at second down and 10.
It's like the company has arrived. Do not be distracted. Just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm talking to me,
I
not
know.
you.
You don't have to say that out loud.
Oh, did I say that out
Yeah.
loud? A lot of distractions. The game is where it's at. See if the Raiders will. Yeah, I thought they'd pass again.
Pass across the middle, and it is caught. Nice catch there by number 15.
This has turned out to be a good game.
Number 30.
10 is
Number 10, okay.
Number 10.
Nice catch as he gets it down to the 12-yard line, and it's going to be first and 10 from the 12-yard line. Let's see if the Texas Raiders can complete a drive on this series here. They've had several drives ended by turnover. Hand off up the middle. He's got it. Or no.
Oh.
Thought he was going to get around the edge, but he got caught by there. There's a flag on the play. Semi-pro football. Semi-pro? Yeah.
Once again, you have the Texas Raiders in the white, and they're about to score against the Colorado Nightmares in the black.
Second
Colorado
down.
Nightmares have already scored 6 points.
Second down from the 9-yard line. Pitch out to the left. Going to try to go around the edge, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Now my prediction has come true. Just evenly, this is this is a good way to end this evening with a nice dogfight. That's right there in the middle.
Extra point coming up.
Of course,
Are they going to go for 2? They're going for 2.
well,
That lets me know that they may not have a kicker or have one. A false start.
well, one guy didn't care.
I wonder if they'll still go for 2 now. That's going to push them back a little bit. They're pushing back 5 yards.
Well, if they don't get it, they're tied. If they do get it, they're 2 ahead. I'd say go for it. Did
Like
we
I
call
said,
it?
like I said, that means they probably don't have a strong kicking game if you're going to go for 2 on when you have a chance to take a 1-point lead here.
Yeah, once again, I say go for it. Because a 2-point lead it forces them, if they score again, to have to go for it. Maybe not forces, but it helps.
All right, here we go with the 2-point conversion once again. Roll to the left. Steps up.
Go for it. Go for it.
No, he did not get it.
1 yard line, maybe 2 yard. Some of them's calling. Of course,
He didn't make it there.
the Raiders are calling for a touchdown.
Two-point conversion is no good.
Or
We're tied 6-6 here in the third quarter. Colorado Nightmares 6. Texas Raiders 6 here in the third quarter. Should be getting close to going into the fourth quarter here.
so we're going to probably. It's probably going to be like this the rest of the game unless somebody really pulls through.
Will we see
real quick.
overtime?
Could do that.
Oh, I thought he was kicking the ball. Kicker, take me out. It has been a great day here at AT&T Stadium. We have been here 6 hours.
I hope these guys get to do some of the stuff these football players, some of the stuff the team we came with got to do, because that's a lot of the experience. It's so much fun to watch them.
Into the third quarter, we're going to go to the fourth quarter.
To watch one of our quarterbacks and a defensive back and a wide receiver play with football with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And then they went in and did a press conference with the kids. That's cool. They were a school visiting. Let the kids ask them questions and everything.
Those kids.
They thought you were Tony Romo.
There was an older guy thought that. He's like, hey, Tony, could you tell me a few passes?
And then the kids kept one of our footballs.
And then when I threw the ball in the end zone, they were like, hey, this might be Tony Romo.
Well, unfortunately, I've lost it. But that's all right.
We're going to start the fourth quarter with a kickoff here. Tied 6-6 here at AT&T Stadium. The Texas Raiders just now scored at the end of the third quarter to make this game, bring this game even. Like I said, I'm guessing they don't have a strong kicking game or might not even have a kicker. That might be why they did not go for the extra point. It's the only thing I can think of because
it was very close. Right. They almost had 2 points. I forgot in the middle of it that they were going for 2. I got excited about the game.
Rusty, will you get that piece of paper down there? Just pick it up. Here we go with a kick return and out to the 27-yard line to start this drive. It will be the Colorado Nightmare, and they've moved the ball pretty efficiently too. Did you need that book open?
Yeah. Oh, I have no critique for either one of these teams. They're like I said, they're very evenly matched from my aspect here today, from what I'm seeing. And even though there's been some turnovers, that was good defense on both teams. There might have been some offensive fumbles there too, but still.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Nightmare. Handoff up the middle.
He's going to go to the 45.
Yeah, you're going to have to stop saying that. You say that and they get knocked out of bounds.
Well, I get excited.
Yeah.
I think he's going to make it. I'm not looking down there. I'm looking here. Okay, next time
Big run there. Big run there on the 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Nightmare, who start off with another big run. Let's see if they can put together another drive here early in the 4th quarter. Tie game 6-6. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single back to the right. He hands off to that running back, and he's going to get it across the 50, just right across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the 49. Shotgun formation, single back to the right of the quarterback. Got 4 wide receivers. That's pretty much the formation that they've gone from the whole game. Snap is back. Inside handoff to number 30, and he's going to maybe get a yard at the most, maybe a half a yard, and that's all. So it's still going to make it 2nd and about 7, around 2nd and 7. Second 7 from the 49-yard line. Snap back to the quarterback, going to roll to the right. Going to be pressured out. Going to throw the ball upfield, and it is incomplete. Knocked away by the Texas Raiders.
Both of these quarterbacks scramble good too. They can throw the long ball. This is the one in black.
The Nightmare.
The Nightmares. He reminds me of Collins for some reason. 19.
Brings up 4th down, and they will punt the ball away, I believe.
Of course, I don't know who Collins is either, so okay. He's a good high school quarterback. There you are.
We are on the 4th quarter of our final game of the day, Rusty.
Let's do 3 more.
It took us this long to get one where we actually...
Nice little pooch punt there.
Oh, it got hit back here at the 15.
Yeah, it hit somebody. The ball hit somebody in the back, didn't it? Yeah, I put it there like the referee's going to leave it there.
It should be at the 15-yard line. It was touched. They're going to put it at the 14. It was touched by the Nightmare. They knocked it on down inside, hoping that the referee didn't see that.
Yeah.
They know that we don't have instant replay today.
Well, you know, these referees actually watch the game. Who'd have thought?
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 14-yard line. Wait, no, they're bringing the ball back. Is there a flag on the play? We're going to re-kick it.
Wonder why.
We're going to re-kick it here. Not sure what the penalty was, but we're going to re-punt it here. That big. Well, they don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, now they have 11 out there.
I'd like to know why they called it
Fair
back.
catch right there at the 28-yard line, and that's where the Texas Raiders will take over. 1st and 10 from the 28. Well, there was a penalty on the play, but we don't know what the penalty was. Nobody ever signaled it. Never saw a flag hit the field, but there was a penalty called. We know that.
This is true.
First and 10. Snap back handoff, inside handoff. Run across the 32-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 4. Gain of 6 on the play.
What's playing here? What are these?
It's semi-professional football. It's the Colorado.
There's a fumble on the play. I'm not sure if it was done.
Whitish Texas Raiders tied 6-6.
Third down. Third down about 2 or 3 there for the Raiders. Shotgun formation, Rusty, where'd you go? You with me? Shotgun formation, single back to the right of the quarterback. 4 wide receivers. Going to step back and pass. He's going to step up. 31 is playing quarterback now.
They switched quarterbacks. He was 17. I had to go sign some autographs.
Okay. Pass incomplete by number 31. He's a lefty, throwing the ball left-handed.
Hope you didn't mind. I signed your name too.
I'm going to have you arrested.
He's too busy.
Might be arrested for forgery. When they try to go sell that at the pawn shop, they're not going to get any money for it because they know it's not real.
I said normally,
Third down.
we have the $100 charge.
And the crowd making some noise now. Pitch out to the right here. Whoa! He breaks the tackle.
And he is gone
To the right.
from the house into the touchdown, Tim Miner. No flags.
Number
He
5.
wasn't down. He got hit, bounced up over, and landed on all 4s. Wow, like a cat.
Looked like he was going to be stopped short of the first down, and somehow he made his way out of that and down the
What a
sidelines
run.
for the touchdown.
I didn't have to. Whew. Well, we got some more points here now.
Now 12-6 in favor of the Raiders. They've got a lead. And they're going to go for 2 here. Now, if they get the 2 here, that's going to give them, that will make it 14-6, give them an 8-point lead, which would mean that if you're a nightmare, you're going to have to get the ball in the end zone plus a 2-point conversion to tie the game. So
He was running like your mama was calling you, and it was almost dark. And he made it. Let's see if we're going to go for 2 again. We are, aren't we?
they power it right up the middle, and the 2-point conversion is good. It's now 14-6. 14-6 in favor of the Texas Raiders. Colorado brought some fans, but Texas is bringing the game as they take a lead here.
See what happens here.
Well, we're getting down towards the end of the game here. We're probably 3/4 of the way through the fourth quarter.
If we
So
knew,
the Nightmare are going to have to put together a drive here.
if we knew what the time was, I prefer just the clock to keep running. I like that. If we knew, we need to know though, it would help out.
There's a kickoff.
Keeps the game moving.
Ball is on the ground. It'll be first down and 10 for the Nightmare. Starting at the 25-yard line. Nightmare starting at their 25-yard line. First and 10. Trailing by 8 points, so they're needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here. First and 10. Put back on the center, pitch to the right. They try to get to the edge. Tackled after a gain of 1. Maybe 2. They gave him 2 on it. Second 8. Second 8. Nightmare. Quarterback back. Going to pass across the middle.
That could have been good. That'd have been caught. He threw that sort of different too.
Going to bring up third down and 8. Incomplete. Pass across the middle. That would have been enough for a first down. Going to bring up fourth down.
Should we tell the folks out there that's watching where they can watch other football games and other sporting events?
Well, if they're watching, they already know they're on the page.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that would be Tim Miner's YouTube page.
Listed under Timothy Miner. Fourth down. Or was that third down? I think it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back, passes upfield, and they've got the first down. Good fourth down play there to pick up the first down.
Now, when he goes out of bounds, the way we're keeping time, because I'm not familiar with this, are they stopping the clock then, or is it just on timeout?
I don't know if they're stopping it at a certain time, like if they're stopping it in the last minute or the last 2 minutes or not. I wouldn't know that. You're going to have to talk to somebody on the field.
Just for future reference.
Oh, he had a receiver wide open.
Well, he had one there that number 10. I'm not sure that couldn't have made a little bit more effort, but there again, I'm not down there. With some.
Well, that ball's falling way over his head out of bounds, Rusty.
Oh, it was out of bounds?
Yeah. And it was about 10 foot over his head.
I got to look through the wrong focal. I was just watching the ball. Send him in. Stand to be corrected then. Well,
Quarterback's got
he's
it.
going to get him a yard or two. Wow!
He's going to get the first down. Flag on the play. Bring it back, I believe. I believe it's holding. Holding on the offense.
Man, after that effort. Too bad. That looked good. Maybe it's 50-50.
After the holding, it's going to bring up second down and 20. That negates a big play that the Nightmare really needed. Quarterback drops back. Going to run the ball up the middle. He's going to get it right across the 40, round to the 42. Timeout. Nightmare.
I would imagine these referees are starting to get a little tired. They've called, this is their third game. And to be running around up and down the field for 3 hours or more. Don't know what kind of condition they're in by any means, but none of them look like young men.
It's going to be third down from the 42-yard line. About third and 11. Third and 11, third and 12. Quarterback steps up.
Oh!
Passes out to the right, incomplete.
You know, it may sound like I'm pulling for one or other of these teams. I'm not. I just hate it when a bad play goes wrong, you know, because I'm not familiar with either one of them. Like I said before, it's been a great game. They've been equally matched.
Fourth down, time running out here on the Nightmare. They're trailing 14-8. They're going to go for it here on fourth and about 12. They need to get a first down. If they don't get a first down here, that could be the game. And the Raiders, Texas Raiders, could walk out of here with a 14-8 victory. Shotgun formation, single back to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback drops back, looking for a receiver, going to pass the ball upfield. Ball tipped in there.
Oh! We had a
And it's a turnover on downs. It's almost good they didn't intercept it because they would have lost some yardage on that if they had intercepted it.
So the Raiders have 14.
14-8, yes, and they're going to take over the ball on the 42-yard line with time running out here in the fourth quarter. First and 10 Raiders from the 42-yard line. Hand off up the middle. And a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Number 13 gets it over to the 39-yard line.
This is not a good place for the Raiders to be from the Nightmare standpoint. They're in their own territory. Of course, they've held them before, so we'll see what happens.
Quarterback keeps, steps up and steps back out. And he's going to lose some yardage.
Is that a
Late hit there, but it's not, no
He didn't
flag comes
throw a
out.
flag. Number 31 has the quarterback's shoulder pads are sticking out. That might be for range of movement.
Gonna bring up a 3rd and long. A 3rd and 14 now. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Double backs back on each side of him.
Throws the bomb. Did you have,
Incomplete pass. Gonna bring up 4th down.
Great pass. Good position. The receiver was where he's supposed to be, but the defensive back was also where he was supposed to be.
Got an injured player in the end zone. Whoa. Fourth down for the Raiders. Player for the Nightmares is down in the end zone. Players up, coming off the field. Was that number 2? Or was that
Wait, they need
21? What number is that? Anyway, it's good that he's okay.
number 21, yes.
4th down here for the Texas Raiders. They're leading 14-6. Looks like they're going to punt it away. Oh no, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Quarterback under center. Pitch to the right.
Here we go. He might have made that first down. Looks like he did.
No, he didn't. They had 14 yards to go.
Oh, never mind.
They picked up about 8 on the play. 6 yards short of the first down. I think they just wanted to get the clock running. Here we go. Late here in the game, the Colorado Nightmare with the ball, trailing 14-6. Quarterback in shotgun formation. We've got a single back to the right. Got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Drops back. Pass complete to number 10. Time is running out. Three seconds left on the clock. This game coming down to the last play, Rusty. What you wanted to see. 14-6.
They tie it up, and then they get an extra
well, the
point.
Nightmare, they give you a 2-point conversion if they can get a touchdown. You're going to see the Hail Mary, most likely.
Well, very
Quarterback
good
drops
game
back.
either way.
Steps up.
You don't want to run it.
Incomplete pass across the middle of the field. There's a flag on the play. Ball game.
They're just going to let it be.
It was probably a penalty. I think it was holding on Nightmare. But there you have it, folks.
Good game.
Final score: the Texas Raiders 14, the Colorado Nightmares 6. Thank you for joining us here at AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys, for this game. Once again, your final score: the Texas Raiders